It's a crazy, crazy day, buddy. Crazy day. A lot of crazy things that are happening in development. Things are just out of the ordinary. But today, everyone was thrown for a loop when their YouTube wasn't working. It was a huge bug, messed up everybody's YouTube. Now, I've been dealing with a whole bunch of other stuff outside of YouTube, so I didn't even notice it till late. But everybody was in a state of panic. Right, hit the like button. The Brooklyn Nets got serious problems. Problem number one of the Brooklyn Nets, and this is a major problem. They need to work out what they're going to do in the last 5 minutes of a game. The last 5 minutes of a basketball game, the Brooklyn Nets need to discover what it is that they're going to do. They have no clue on what to run. The Brooklyn Nets play like a team that's depending on their talent to just win games. That's it. I saw the game. The fourth quarter was, if it wasn't for Kevin Durant realizing what needed to be done at certain times of the game, it wasn't going to work. Kyrie was doing too much ISO ball in the fourth quarter when the ball should have been moving. Brent Brown is the guy you got to go to. Continuously get him involved and let him go. Let him cook. There was no coaching at all. Down the stretch, they're not making it harder on guys to get shots. Guys should know in the last 5 minutes of the game who they're guarding, who they picking up after they score, when they're getting back on defense, switches, who's got who. There was so much confusion on the Brooklyn side. It was surprising how bad it was. Kyrie taking bad shots. Kevin Durant hit some shots that was so well defended. It's just Kevin Durant. Then he was making the extra pass. like, I'll be the decoy. Just work with me. Let our bigs cook. Thanks, Tammy. You gotta let your bigs cook. Kyrie only missed 3 shots tonight. Kyrie missed a 3 in the fourth quarter that he shouldn't have never even took. That could have, this is when the momentum was going. Cleveland had just hit a 3. Kyrie runs down there and pulls up a 3. I'm like, what are you thinking? Don't you see the momentum is switched right now? You need to execute. The ball needs to be swinging more. It's doing too much sticking with Kyrie. He's going one-on-one. Let me see if I can get to the basket. And meanwhile, you got people like Kevin Durant just standing around at that point, waiting to see what you're going to do. I felt that there was opportunities there. They could have really made a push, and they didn't. Cleveland should have been blown out by 45. They were so nervous. Yeah, they put Rondo on Kevin Durant. Right away, I'm looking for Kevin Durant. He can shoot over Rondo all night long. But Rondo know how to be physical, keep his hands on KD, everything. Against better teams, this will be a problem. See, because most people don't see things as a problem. They say, well, Kyrie only missed 3 shots. In their mind, Kyrie played a great game. Ain't nothing wrong there. Kyrie did his thing. No, Cleveland has a bunch of matchup problems. You know, marketing can shoot, but who's he going to defend? Kevin Love is old. Sure, he can hit a 3 or 2. Get some rebounds here and there, but other than that, he's old. You know, Evan Mobley and these guys, they turned the ball over a lot early. They took some ill-advised shots. They're young. Garland, all of these guys, man, they played like a young team who decided to get old at the last second, you know. They got wise. They woke up after that second quarter, and the third quarter they came out and they got back in it. Brooklyn needs way more ball movement than what they got today. You can't depend on heroic performances to pull you out of playoff droughts. You know, you gotta actually execute. No, Brown bailed them out. He was the junkyard dog. All they have to do is continuously do that, and they won't lose a game. KD was rested in the fourth quarter, and he was trying to help out. He was coming over too late when they were going right at Kyrie. Kyrie was trying to play as much defense as he could and get the guy in a position, and KD was late, like 2 times, late getting over there to the play. Yeah, it was the Bruce Brown game. This was Bruce Brown's time to cook because he was at an advantage. Let that man continue to cook. And Kyrie got to see that. And he missing that. I'm like, get that ball back to KD. Set the pick. He railed off the pick. Get him the ball. He's finna get it to the bigs. He's going to move the ball. Kyrie's watch KD do the pick and screen. He's calling for the ball. Like, oh, damn. All right. KD kept moving. Worked himself out back to the 3. Kyrie still crossing, dribbling. You know, I'm just like, we got lucky because we got bigs that was getting points of guys playing big on the inside like Brown. So going in there, I wouldn't be satisfied with looking at this. I would be saying we got a lot of work to do. One play? Do it sound like I'm talking about one play? What's up, T-Rail? No, they need to move the ball more. If they swung that ball around more, they would get easier shots. It would confuse the defense, who's already terrified about guarding you. You got more options. If I had to have 12 points, and us to win, hell, I'm cool with 12. We won. There's an old saying coaches used to say, look good the next game. Get the win, look good the next game. And that's the problem some players have when they're, superstars. These guys play in the NBA too. They come to practice just like you do. Somebody gonna make a play. It's inevitable. There you go with that finals, Memphis and Milwaukee. The NBA would be drinking some doggone Atlanta if that was going on. They'd be, give me another shot of Jack Daniels. No, the bottle. My Atlanta. How did this happen? Memphis and Milwaukee. I can't sell that. I would love to see it because that'll be one of the best NBA finals, the games we probably have ever watched for those who tune in. But unfortunately, the NBA is not about taking those risks, even though the numbers support that Ja Morant is who they want to see. It's who the young folks are talking about. On 2K, people are playing with Memphis. The top 3 teams people play with on 2K. The top 3 teams in 2K people play with. Golden State Warriors are number 1. The Brooklyn Nets are number 2. Number 3, the Memphis Grizzlies with Ja Morant. Number 4 is the Lakers. The Phoenix Suns don't even get played with in 2K. How disrespectful is that? The Boston Celtics are next. Atlanta with Trae Young, they're right behind them. Then it's the Phoenix Suns. And they're tied with the 76ers. A lot of these teams are tied. It's like all going in a row. But the numbers inflated, and once they went up a bit once they got Ja Morant. I mean, not Ja Morant, but James Harden. The numbers shot up once it was James Harden, Joel Embiid. Oh, my new bottle of wine is up there. The Snoop bottle. I'm missing about 2 more bottles. Yeah, I'm sitting at my little bar. All the little liquor I got at the bar. I'm just saying, for what I seen, they got some changes they got to make. This is what I was looking for. My damn surge protector. I bought this like 4 months ago. I knew I had one. Glad I found it before I bought another one. Anyway, No, I don't know if you guys saw the game and saw what I saw. I saw some things that they got to fix if they want to talk about winning a championship. So I'm not content with what you guys are. I'm always on that ball. Yeah, I think Luka might be out, but Dallas still can win. They can get past the first round. Okay. We shall see. That was a 7-game series. Once it was devised. Young Buck is now a free man? Okay. You right, see no hunger. I'm hungry for Brooklyn to win. The only reason I don't want Brooklyn to win, the only thing that would cause me not that is Ben Simmons getting a ring. I wouldn't want that bastard getting no ring. Dude, if you see how much an NBA team travels, they got to get on a plane. They got to fly to another place, check into a hotel, get all their materials, fly back to another town, fly to this. Do you know how many battery chargers, cell phones got lost at hotels? And they sending people back from the team to go get them? Somebody lost their phone during the NBA Finals, and they were so afraid because they weren't married at the time, but their fiance would have found that out, what he had on him. It caused him to have a bad game in the playoffs. Couldn't get his mind off that phone. We'll talk about that later. That's the knack. That's the reason why Brooklyn, who didn't want to lose him, didn't want to really sign him to that big contract. Jared Allen stays hurt too much. Mm.